Hey everybody, it's Thomas. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up about what's going on with the not-for-profit status for gun rights for Illinois. In case you're not aware, I announced a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, that we were going to be going not-for-profit. There's a lot of benefits that's going to allow us to do. It would help us fundraise. Fundraising is going to help us do more. We're going to try to do some more events. We're going to do a lot of outreach to bring in the gun owners that are on the fence, people that are not really paying attention, not really aware of what's going on in the community with their rights. A lot of what's going on, we end up preaching to the choir. We end up talking to the same group of people, and that's great. It's good to have a core of gun owners, but the numbers are not on our side. When you've got over 2 million registered gun owners in the state of Illinois, and only a few thousand are active and involved, we've got to do something to increase that number. So that's really something that we're going to be doing, is really increasing the number of the casual gun owner, getting more casual gun owners involved, and it's going to really take formal incorporation of a not-for-profit status to be able to do that. So I announced this a couple weeks ago, probably about a month ago. We had excellent donations immediately, some very generous donations come in. I took a deposit last week. We are 1/5 of the way to our goal. I set the goal of $5,000, which is going to cover the accounting fees. We want to have an accountant to make sure that we are taking the right not-for-profit subchapter, because the political nature of gun rights, if you choose the wrong subchapter, really we can be opening ourselves up to a lot of liability. So we're going to have an accounting firm help set everything up. We want to have a good, strong, firm, solid foundation. I'm starting to talk to accounting firms now, so if you know anyone that wants to help, definitely have them reach out to me. If you are an accountant, work for an accounting firm, reach out to me. I definitely would love to talk to anyone in the accounting industry. All the advice we can get, the better. We already have a law firm that we're going to be dealing with. They're going to be helping us set up the bylaws. They're going to be helping us do all the different agreements for the board members that we're going to need. Again, we want to have a rock solid foundation. As I mentioned, board members, we're going to be opening up an application for anyone who wants to be on the board. I don't know how many people we're going to have, 3, 5, 6. I haven't really sat down and worked out those details. That's something we're going to talk to the accountant and the lawyer about to get some professional input. But if you're thinking about, if this is something you want to do, if you want to be a volunteer, be on the board, get really active, sign quite literally your name on a piece of paper that you're one of the board members for the group, then think about that. We're going to be opening up an application for that, and anyone who wants to volunteer, whether you want to be on the board or not, if you're a graphic designer, you want to put together some flyers, because we're going to need flyers. Eventually we're going to, when the money is right, when we've got the foundation built and we've got things rolling, we're going to want to do some billboards. We're really going to want to do some kind of mass media, whatever the funds allow us to do. As many new casual gun owners we can bring in, the better. So if graphic design is your thing and you want to help with with memes, if you want to help with flyers, with brochures, if you want to help with, like I said, eventually billboards, whatever your talent is, we're open to all volunteers. If you're really good at event planning, we want to start having meetings. We want to start having regular meetings. We want to do other events as well. So I'm very limited, in the things that I can do. There's only so much time in a day. I have a family. I have a full-time job. I have a part-time job, and I have this, so I can't do this by myself. I don't want to do this by myself. It's going to take a community. It's going to take you guys. If you're good at video editing, I have a lot of ideas for videos that I really think we need to put together. If you're good at video editing and you want to volunteer, definitely reach out to me. Anything, whatever. If you see a void that needs to be filled, fill it. reach out to me and let's talk about what you can do to help, get more. The main goal is we want to get more people involved, right? We want to provide the news and the information that people are going to need. Coming election cycle, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to reach out to every single candidate for office and ask them some basic questions about gun rights and publish that information. Now, I'm aware not every candidate is going to reply, but if we do get a few hundred answers, it's going to take some data entry to publish that information. We're not going to do a rating system. We're just going to publish the answers, allow people to make their own opinion where this candidate stands on Second Amendment issues. So we're going to need some help, and if you're paying attention to what's going on right now, it's going to be a very, very busy election cycle as far as gun rights go. It's the hot topic right now, at least on a federal level. We've got a lot of Illinois politicians making comments and statements as well. So I think that that's something we're going to need some help with. So whatever your talent is, if you want to volunteer to help out, if there's another thing that we want to do is start attending gun shows. Outreach to various different attendees at the gun shows, again, build awareness. We want to reach out to the vendors as well. We want to reach out to the vendors at the gun shows and let them know what's going on. There's a lot people are just not aware of. By the way, if you have a gun store, I would like it if you would put in every single firearm that is sold a pamphlet, for Gun Rights for Illinois. Every single time you do a transfer or you sell a firearm, in the box, just put a pamphlet and we can talk about, I can provide these pamphlets. That's something, again, we need the graphic designer for. If you do printing, we can talk about having you guys do the printing. I do have a printer I've been working with, but definitely happy to work with anyone in the Illinois community, anyone in the pro-gun community, so reach out to me as well. So right now, like I said, I took a deposit to the account from the GoFundMe. Well, we also have received some generous deposits through PayPal. If you want to buy a shirt, we have a Zazzle web store. You can buy shirts, coffee mugs, keychains, buttons, bumper stickers, all of those things. All of that helps get us closer to the goal. So we've got enough to get the ball rolling now, but we definitely are going to need more. I don't want to be always constantly begging and asking for money, but I want you guys to be aware, full transparency of what's going on. Thank you very much for the generous donations. Please, if you can help, definitely please do help. I'm going to be putting in some of my own money as well to make things happen. So definitely, if you can help, whatever help you can offer as far as either volunteering or donations, it's very much appreciated. Either way you can help is very much appreciated. If you want to make a donation, GunRights4Illinois.com/support. You can do it either through PayPal or you can do it through GoFundMe. If you want to buy a shirt, a coffee mug, something like that, it's Zazzle.com/GunRights4Illinois. I'll put both of those links in the description to make it easy for you. And I just wanted to be fully transparent. I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. And the last thing I want to make a mention is this is to start going to be a top-down organization until we get the foundation. We lay the foundation, and within the next few years, the goal is, and this is something I'm hoping we can write into the bylaws. I'm serious about this. The goal is to turn this group over to the members. So to start, it'll be top-down until we get the foundation and everything laid in place, and then I hope to turn the group over to the members, so the members really have the control. And, there's not too much power in one person's hands, or a small group of people. We've seen what happens in other groups when one person has too much power. So we spread it. This is your group. We want to spread it around to all the members. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, if you're thinking about maybe you want to be on the board, definitely start thinking about that. We're going to open up the application soon. So thanks a lot, guys.